Hello, my good people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending with wherever you are watching me from. This is Regina Joseph from Kenya in East Africa, and it's a very bright morning. God has enabled us to wake up very good, and we feel that we are humbled before His presence. And today, my people, I decided that I have to cook breakfast before I start doing my household chores. And I hope you're going to enjoy and you're going to love it. And today, my people, I decided that we are going to cook porridge. And let me just adjust the heat because I had reduced it because the water had already boiled. And we are going to cook our porridge using famila, the original uji meat. This is the sour porridge, and we love it very much because it has got the taste of a lemon. And anytime you are cooking this, it's very nutritious because it's made of millet. This is made of millet, and it's normally the best. Anytime you have got your family and you cook porridge for them, they do love it very much. And now, my people, the first thing that I do when I'm cooking my porridge, I don't love mixing using hot water because there are those people who usually mix the flour using the hot water. For me, I love using cold water, and that is the first step that I'm doing. Here comes my cold water, and when you are mixing, you have to be very careful because if you don't mix your porridge very well, you'll have some clumps that will bow someone while drinking the porridge. And so you have also to be very careful when you are putting the porridge flour because when you put a lot of it, it will become so thick that you will not even be able to drink. Let us now mix very well. Me, I do love drinking porridge. Do you know porridge normally makes someone to be healthy? I love it so much. And for the porridge, when I was bringing up my kids, I used to cook porridge every day, every day, every day, every day. And they really grew up very big and very healthy. Let us mix very well. I'm still making the paste. This is the mixture. And I have to be very careful to make sure that all the porridge mixture mixes very well. Let me continue. Here it is. And now let me sit down near my sufuria because this is where I will be spending most of the time cooking. And now the next step, my people, you can see that my water is fully boiled. I love it when the water is fully boiled. And the next step, I'm going to take this mixture and pour it here. This is how I cook my porridge. And now I have to stir very well. You have to keep on stirring your porridge so that it can combine very well and to avoid having the clumps because they usually pull someone very much whenever you are drinking. So you have to make sure that everything is well combined. And you can see my porridge, my people. This is the thickness that I have. Don't make that light and don't make that thick. This is what I love cooking my porridge. And I'm still stirring. And you can see my people how my porridge is. You see? And now at this point, I want to reduce the heat. Let me reduce the heat. Like that. I have to leave it so that it can cook slowly. And then we are going to check and see the last outcome. And now my people, because I have reduced the heat and I have got so many work that I want to do, I want to leave my porridge here so that they can cook fully because I want to change my curtains. I want my daughter to help me to change the curtains so that my sitting room can look very good. I want to change the curtains of all the rooms, and that is what we are going to do. And my people, let me just leave my porridge here so that they can cook slowly. You can see my people, it's starting to boil. I have to be very careful because do you know anytime you leave your porridge, you normally find it that it has poured. So I have to continue checking. And now, my people, I want to change and arrange my dining table. It has stayed for like a week without raining, and it has been very dusty all over, and that is why I decided that I need to change my curtain and put clean one so that I can clean these ones. And now Remy called Stacy to come and start removing the curtains, and I decided that I'm going to put this. I love these curtains of mine so much, and this is what I'll be putting. And now, Stacy, I think you have to climb there so that you can start removing, and we are going to put the new one. And before that, Kaidre, say hi to my people and tell them something.
Hi guys, welcome back to my mother's YouTube channel. Kindly subscribe. Road to 2K subscribers.
That
I
is
can't
very
wait.
good.
Yeah.
You can't wait for me to reach there.
Yeah.
What else do you have to tell them? What is your schedule today? What are you planning to do today now that you're in holiday and you have to keep on helping your mom?
First of all, I'm going to change the curtains and then I will mop the house
Good.
and do some dishes.
That is very good. You see, my people, that's why I always tell you that it's very good to train your kids to do work, because like me, when I was at her age, I used to do a lot of work because my mom taught me very well, and she taught me that for you to be a responsible girl, you have to learn how to do household chores. And now, without further ado, let's now start removing the curtains and putting the new ones. And as she continually moving, I have to go check how my porridge is doing, because I don't want it to pour, my people. I have to check. You see how it is? Let us stir. You can see it's already boiled. For me, I love cooking my porridge until it cooks fully. This is how I do it. I'm telling you, my people, you can even feel the smell of the lemon. It's smelling wow, and it's very good, and I hope that the porridge will be very delicious. And you can see, my people, why I told you that when you're making your mixture, you have to be extra careful. You can see how soft it is. It doesn't have any crumbs on it. Look. Now, let me just leave it just like 5 minutes. I will then come back and we are going to remove and serve. Me, if there is something that bores me, it's changing the curtains, because I don't love climbing there. Because one day I decided to climb there. I'm telling you, I had a fall. My husband thought that it's a thunderstorm because of the sound that I produced, and I thank God that I never broke my back. But from that time, I learned that this work, I'm going to leave it to Stacy, so that she's the one who will be doing it for me. And as she continued moving, now it's time for me to check my porridge and see how it is. Let's now check. And Chantel is just looking at her sister, and I hope she is learning. By even feeling the smell of the porridge, I know my porridge is fully cooked. And also, my mom taught me that anytime I want to know if the porridge is fully cooked, I check here. And you know what, my people? My porridge, when I'm cooking my porridge, I don't want to drink it without adding some sugar. This is the only ingredients that I'm going to use, because I love sugar so much. When I'm drinking the porridge, and let me put the sugar. It's time for me to give it a stir. And also, let me check how the sugar is. I think I need to add just a little, because I want to make my porridge very tasty. And now, my people, there are those people who love putting sugar when the porridge is still cooking, and there are those who also love putting sugar when you have already cooked the porridge and you have set it aside. For me, I love putting it when the porridge is still boiling. You'll not find some parts which are sugary, others are not sugary. When you put it here and you start stirring very well, the porridge will automatically become very delicious and very sweet. And my people, you see, just like that, our porridge is fully cooked. I just decided to add some heat so that it can boil faster. You know, when you put sugar, the boiling starts reducing, but when you add the heat, the boiling resumes and it becomes very good. Mommy, I'm just happy because someone is waiting for the porridge so much. They always tell me that, oh, mommy, I miss the porridge very much. You see? My porridge is well cooked. Let me set it there. I have to reduce the heat. And now let me take my metal gas and put it here. And now my people, you see how my porridge is, but it's very hot. And because I want to drink it right now with my kids, I have to make it cool. And this is how I will do it to make it very cool. And my people, I have already cooled the porridge. Now let me put it here on this jug. Look at that porridge, my people, and tell me what you think about it. And you see how quick it is to cook porridge. And when I'm drinking porridge, I love using these cups. We are 3, so let me serve my daughter. They have to drink each a full cup of it. And my people, here comes the porridge. And my amazing people, let me now taste and see how the porridge is tasting. It is very yummy. And I love it so much. And my people, Stacy is done putting the curtains, and you can see how good they are. At least I hope these ones will give me service without getting dirty. And now my people, the next step that I want to go and see how my chicken are doing, whether they have got food, water. Let me just go and check how they are. Let me check. And you see, anytime they see me, they just get happy because they know I've brought for them food. Let me open here and see whether they have got food. Yeah, Stacy have already fed them. There comes the food. And in this container, I always cut for them the kales so that they can eat. This is where they normally come to bask in the sun. I'm also going to check how my kales are doing. My people, see how full my kitchen garden looks. And here comes the bulb onions. In fact, they are even growing big. You see how they are. They are doing perfectly good. I'm just waiting for them to be big. For the kales, you can see how good they are. And my people, thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you so much for always subscribing for me. Let's meet in the next video. Bye.